Every time we see a dragonfly flying above the surface of a pond or river, it is easy to assume that its entire life is spent in the air. In reality, however, the opposite is true. Before possessing wings and its extraordinary flying abilities, a dragonfly spends most of its life underwater. In many species, this aquatic stage lasts far longer than its lifespan as an adult dragonfly. The life cycle begins when a female dragonfly has completed the mating ritual in the air. She will search for suitable bodies of water to lay hundreds or even thousands of elongated eggs. These eggs are extremely small, measuring only a fraction of a millimeter, making them difficult to see without magnification. The female touches the tip of her abdomen to the water's surface, scatters the eggs among aquatic plants, or even inserts them directly into the soft tissues of plant stems. These eggs remain attached in silence, waiting for the right moment to hatch within days, weeks, or even months, depending heavily on fluctuations in the surrounding water temperature. When the fragile eggshell finally breaks open, the creature that emerges bears no resemblance to an adult dragonfly. This small, stocky, and rather strange-looking creature is called a nymph. This is because dragonflies undergo incomplete metamorphosis. They do not require a stationary pupal stage like butterflies. Instead, they transition directly from the egg stage to the active nymph stage. From the very first day after hatching, the nymph lives as an underwater predator hidden among mud and plant roots. It feeds on mosquito larvae, aquatic insect larvae, and even small fish that happen to enter its hunting range. Although its body appears stiff and far from elegant, the nymph is equipped by nature with highly effective and deadly hunting strategies. The most terrifying secret weapon of a dragonfly nymph is its unique lower jaw structure, known as the labium. This labium resembles a folding mechanical arm equipped with small yet extremely sharp hooks at its tip. When hunting, the nymph relies on advanced camouflage abilities. Its body coloration blends seamlessly with the underwater substrate, whether it is muddy brown, gravel gray, or the dark green of decaying leaves. Remaining completely motionless like a lifeless stone, it waits patiently for prey to approach. Once the target enters range, the labium shoots forward in a fraction of a second with remarkable speed, seizing the prey without mercy. The anatomical ingenuity of the nymph extends beyond its hunting apparatus to its highly unusual respiratory system. Unlike fish, which breathe through external gills, dragonfly nymphs possess internal gills located inside the rectal chamber at the end of their digestive tract. They absorb oxygen by drawing water into their bodies, extracting oxygen through the rectal gills and expelling the water afterward. Interestingly, this breathing mechanism also functions as a natural propulsion system. When threatened or preparing a surprise attack, the nymph forcefully expels water from its rectum like a miniature rocket. This hydrodynamic thrust allows it to propel itself rapidly through the water, making it both highly adaptable and difficult to catch. This tense underwater stage lasts surprisingly long for such a small insect, ranging from 6 months to 5 years. During this period, because the exoskeleton cannot stretch as the body grows, the nymph must undergo numerous molts, shedding its skin repeatedly while developing an increasingly robust body structure. Although nymphs become stronger over time, aquatic environments remain dangerous places. They must constantly compete for territory and food, survive periods of drought, and avoid predators such as larger fish and hungry water birds. Due to the harsh realities of natural selection, not every nymph survives to adulthood. However, for those resilient individuals that do endure, a remarkable transformation awaits at the water's surface. Once fully developed, the nymph leaves the water to begin its final transformation into an adult dragonfly. It climbs onto a plant stem and grips it firmly, as though standing at the boundary between two worlds. Then its outer skin splits open, revealing a winged form emerging from within. This process marks the moment when an aquatic creature transforms into a master of the skies. During the first moments after emergence, the dragonfly is extremely vulnerable and incapable of flight because its body remains soft and wet. Once it dries completely, it transforms into a remarkably sophisticated flying machine. Its two pairs of wings are controlled independently by separate flight muscles in the thorax, creating an anatomical structure that grants extraordinary aerial maneuverability. Dragonflies can fly forward, backward, sideways, and even hover in place like a helicopter. A unique feature of dragonfly wings is a specialized structure called the nodus, a small notch along the leading edge of the wing that helps absorb mechanical vibrations and maintain structural stability during rapid wing beats. Under a microscope, the wing surface reveals an intricate mosaic-like pattern woven with delicate veins and tiny compartments. This geometric design strengthens the wing without adding significant weight. Thanks to this remarkable efficiency, some dragonfly species can reach speeds of 55 to 60 kilometers per hour, placing them among the fastest insects on Earth. However, speed alone would be useless without precision. This is where the dragonfly's extraordinary navigation abilities come into play. Its hunting success is supported by an exceptional visual system. Tens of thousands of tiny lenses in its compound eyes provide nearly 360-degree vision. This allows dragonflies to intercept prey in midair with a success rate of up to 95%. This glorious adult stage in the air serves one primary purpose: reproduction. Male dragonflies fiercely defend territories in order to attract females. During mating, they form a unique wheel-shaped position that resembles a heart symbol while continuing to fly together. Once fertilization is complete, the cycle begins again as the next generation returns to the water. Whether people realize it or not, dragonflies play a crucial role in maintaining ecosystem stability. They're not merely beautiful winged insects, but frontline controllers of pest populations. One of the greatest benefits they provide to humans is their ability to reduce populations of disease-carrying insects. If dragonflies were to disappear from an ecosystem, the balance would collapse, potentially causing uncontrolled mosquito population explosions and increasing the risk of diseases such as dengue fever, malaria, and the Zika virus. More than simple pest controllers, dragonflies serve as highly reliable biological indicators of environmental health. Their sensitivity requires clean, oxygen-rich water free from toxic pollutants. For this reason, ecologists around the world use dragonfly populations as indicators for assessing water quality in rivers, lakes, and wetlands. A decline in dragonfly numbers often serves as an early warning sign that serious water pollution is occurring. In addition, dragonflies occupy a vital middle position within food webs. Their bodies provide important nutrition for larger animals such as birds, spiders, frogs, and predatory fish. They also contribute indirectly to agriculture by helping suppress populations of pests such as plant hoppers and aphids in rice-growing areas adjacent to wetlands. Their presence is a sign that nature is still breathing healthily and that the sky still has its faithful dancers. Yet, despite their impressive hunting abilities and ecological importance, dragonflies now face increasing vulnerability. In the wild, they naturally contend with predators, from tadpoles feeding on eggs to bats and frogs preying on adults. However, these natural threats are insignificant compared to the destruction caused by human activities. Water pollution has become the greatest silent killer threatening their survival. Untreated industrial waste, household detergents, toxic agricultural pesticides, and sedimentation caused by deforestation have transformed many aquatic habitats into dead zones. Even slight changes in water acidity or sharp declines in oxygen levels can wipe out entire generations of eggs and nymphs within a short period. The most permanent threat is the large-scale destruction of wetland habitats driven by urban expansion, industrial development, and monoculture plantations. Humans continue to drain marshes, clear riverbank vegetation, and eliminate natural ponds. Without stable aquatic habitats, the dragonfly life cycle is permanently disrupted, ultimately destabilizing entire local ecosystems. It is a profound irony. While dragonflies tirelessly protect humans from mosquitoes and agricultural pests without asking for anything in return, humans repay them by destroying the very habitats they need to survive. Modern society often forgets that the harmony and integrity of the natural world are not sustained by giant machines, but by countless small winged creatures that ask only for a little quiet space in which to live. Protecting dragonflies and preserving clean water is our moral responsibility. It is our promise to ensure that the graceful dance of these sky dancers will never disappear from the face of the earth.